Legendary sports columnist Stan Hochman once wrote about K.O. Becky that she was the size of a ripe pineapple and just as sweet. She was 4'8", 89 pounds, and had a voice like 14 miles of gravel road. She was born Rebecca Birnbaum in South Philly, and in the 1940s she was known as Tiny Baron when she worked with the comedy actor Fisher and Marx. And in the 40s, she won the contest as the Jitterbug Queen of Madison Square Garden. Her husband, Willie O'Neill, think of James Cagney, the Hollywood actor, 5'5", just as tough, knew more about boxing in the Philadelphia area than any man who ever lived. So they were managing Jeff Chandler, who was undefeated in 24 fights. And in 1980, we got a call from a new promoter in town, in the country, Muhammad Ali Professional Sports, MAPS. They were throwing around money like it was water. They offered us a world title fight in Miami with Julian Solis, an undefeated Puerto Rican champion, and Jeff went down there and blew him out and knocked him out in the 14th round. He was the first American bantamweight champion in 32 years. There was a clause in the contract with MAPS that said they had the option to be the lead promoter on Jeff's next 3 fights, so long as they notified us in writing within 30 days of Jeff winning the title. So me being me, I'm counting the days. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 days came and went. I called Becky on the phone. I said, they never sent us the letter, we're free, we can do whatever they want. We won. So she put Willie on the phone. Now, Willie had done time in prison for second-degree murder. He was no wallflower. So I said, Willie, we're free. He said, what's wrong with you? He said, why would you want to screw the very people who had gotten us a title fight when no one else could? He said, we don't do business like that. I said, you're right, forget I said anything. But I stored that in my memory. So 36 years later, I'm working with a fighter out of Camden, New Jersey named Jason Sosa, and I couldn't get him on television. So the way the business is today, I had to go partners with Top Rank. So on December 15th, we fought another top-ranked fighter named Nicholas Walters on HBO, and Jason got a draw, which put him in the top 10, but nobody thought he deserved it. And Top Rank wasn't happy, and all of a sudden, we couldn't get a fight. So 6 months later, I got a call from a promoter named Samson Lukowitz, who offered Jason a title fight in Beijing, China against Javier Fortuna. And Jason went over there and knocked him out to win the WBA junior lightweight title. Samson also had a clause in the contract that said he had to notify us after each fight that he was picking up the option for the next fight. Top Rank had nothing, so Samson got us a fight in Monte Carlo with Steve Smith, and Jason won that. And then all of a sudden, Top Rank called, and they had a fighter named Vasil Lomachenko. It was going to be Jason's biggest purse ever. So we agreed on the price. I said, what about Samson? He's got a contract. So the lawyer from Top Rank called me and said, did he send you a letter? I said, no. So the lawyer said, he's out. I said, what do you mean he's out? He said, he didn't send you a letter. I said, we're not fighting until Samson gets paid. I don't care if he sent us a letter or not. I talk to this man every week. Well, you should have heard the threats. You no good motherfucker, you know, we're gonna sue your ass. I said, you can do anything you want, but we're not fighting until Samson gets paid. And finally they came around, and we both took care of Samson. And that's what I learned from K.O., Becky, and Willie, among other things. See, your parents can teach you to do the right thing, but until you're really faced with it, you don't really know what it's about. I'll never forget them. Thank you.